Hey, and welcome back to Bronwen's Code. This is a collective reading on what my ancestors have shown me. This is all to do with a full moon party that your karmics are planning for the 16th of April. Again, this is timeless, so it could be any full moon if you're watching this, no matter what time it is. But there is a lot of shit going on, let me tell you. Okay, so I've been told the first thing to do is to get out my index, or my makeshift index, and just see what comes out. So what do we have for the collective? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Because I got a lot of downloads. Last night. They were busy. Okay, so already I've got your intuition. Okay, and we had this in the last one. Intuition and couple. And you had couple last time. And again, with my ancestors saying, don't you dare. Don't you ever dare. Now, you've also got the seed you planted is now growing, but you reap what you sow. So this full moon, and I need to read my books. I need to read the book where I've written down all of my downloads, because you've got chicken and coward. And stop ignoring me. Seriously, underneath you've got make it rain. This is all about what they're trying to bring in at your expense. So all of this shit that they've been sending you has to do with your essence. It has to do with your energy, because on here we've got, so this is downloads that I got yesterday after I done my video, and then I have downloads from when I was asleep, and this one is the full moon party. It's an orgy. There's a coven, which is satanic, underworld bride, that they're kind of trying to honor with frenzied lust, blood offerings, orgasms. And it says here, if your womb, and remember, when I say womb, I'm not talking physically only. I'm talking about your sacral chakra. I'm talking about the place of your personal power, of creativity, of your imagination, how you bring things to life. So it says here, if your womb is blocked, they can keep hold of you and they can try and control you, so they can get your golden light. Because what I'm realizing is a lot of people who are listening to this, your aura, your energy, what you exude is a solar power. And that's what I was talking about in the last video. There is a solar power. Now it says here, give it some time, don't rush it, but it's upside down. So they are now scrambling. They are scrambling because this is almost like the final heave ho. If this doesn't go right, they fucked everything up. This is like the last thing they can think to do. And it says, don't ignore the signs, look. All right. Now, I feel this is for the karmics. They're kind of looking for ways to bring in the money for themselves. How can they hold on to the money that, one, they've stolen from you, and how can they appease whoever it is that they have been making these offerings to? Because remember in the last one we were talking about the demon of the crossroads, and they're being told, look, stop ignoring me, okay? Because whoever's doing this are chickens and cowards, and there's definitely a couple that's part of it, without a doubt. And the thing is as well, is I got loads of download song messages, because I listen to music and see what comes through. And the first song that started playing in my head before it even came on the radio was, all that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, for all that she wants is another baby. Yeah. And the thing is as well, this couple, I had before a single mother, but I have a feeling that this couple, this karmic female that was the Queen of Swords in reverse in the last video, she's been doing this because she wants either a baby or she has a baby and she's trying to get another one. I've also got on here death spells not working, jinx, and or hex to create infertility. So if you have issues with like fertility, with your periods being like random, like not being really in sync or them being really heavy, I also had things about having endometriosis, polycystic ovaries, twisted ovaries, anything to do like that. This is to do with what they have been sending you for a very long time, because I don't think this is just one person or one group. There seems to be lots of different ones dotted around. Now, please keep in mind, I am not a licensed or professional health person in any way, shape or form. I'm literally just going to give you the downloads that I've got, and you have to make sense, use your intuition and some discernment when you're taking this. If it doesn't resonate, then leave it. It's not for you. If it does, still use a measure of discernment, okay? Because, for example, if you have endometriosis, I don't want you to just go, oh right, it's just magic. I don't have to do anything else to kind of fix my health. It kind of goes hand in hand, mundane with magical. But I'd like to get a little bit more information on what's happening with your fertility, especially. What is it that they're trying to do with this full moon party? So can we get some more information about this full moon party, what it is that they're looking to do? And you've got Hermit. You've got the Hermit in reverse. So I don't know if they're trying to get you to strike. I just heard they ain't fucking with you. It's like they feel like everything that they do is coming to a dead end, and they're now really panicking. So maybe they're going to other people, because especially if there's a satanic coven part of this. Right, let's have a look. So you've got the Star card here. All right. Like I said, this is to do with your solar power. This is to do with how balanced you are and how you alchemize things. You are a master manifestor. You find it easy to bring things into your life, or you're about to. You might be the type of person that you say something and then it comes to be. And whether that is positive or negative, you might be, you know, in your head annoyed that your partner or your friend or whoever it is isn't doing something. And you speak about it, and then you get a call from them saying, oh, I'm just about to do so-and-so, and it's a thing that you were saying that they weren't doing, for example. You also had 10 of Wands. See, the thing is, it flipped out this way. It flipped out upright. I'm hoping you can see that, and I apologise if you can't. It flipped out upright, and then it fell down this way. Because what they're trying to do is they really want you to continue carrying burden. Because if you carry burden, you no longer can exude that glow to your full potential. The fact that it went upside down is, I feel like whatever they're doing, it's not going to work. And I said that in the last video, that, you know, your full moon plans are fucked. They're fucked. They're going to keep trying, but it doesn't mean it's going to work. And look, you've got 2 of Swords in reverse. And to me, this is them, one, right inside their head, not knowing what they have to do. But at the same time, this is you guys. You're kind of free from this, because I feel like you already know. You may know who these people are. You may know some of who these people are. And yeah, look, what was I saying about it being your solar power? Because you've got the Sun card in reverse. Anything else? I also had, and I had this download a while ago, there's a celebrity model who works with this like demonic cult. She's part of it. And there's some sort of knowledge that she has, or a key or blueprint or something, and it's yours, and it's been stolen. And she's angry. And I mean, look, this come out again. You've got the Sun card upside down. This, I think it reaches a lot more further and wider than what any of us expected, because I'm starting to learn, because there's a path that you're going to have to take. And this always reminds me of Anubis. It reminds me of the pillars that he takes you to go onto, you know, when your soul is weighed, and it's weighed with the feather of Mayat. It's your heart. He has a look at your heart, he weighs it, and if it weighs within balance of the judgment of Mayat, you then walk with him, and he takes you through, I think it's to your next life, or to lay with Osiris. This is a judgment for them. What they really want is, they want to take what you have. They want to take that essence of you. They want to stop you shining, because look, you've got the Sun here and you've got the Sun here. The difference is that you've also got the Moon, because you have that balance. So you have a lot of Kemetic principles such as Mayat on your side, because you have both night and day. You have that balance. Yeah, and look, in here as well, they're very jealous. And I mean, look, again, we were talking about Kemetic principles, and you've got a lion at the top. You have a way of connecting with other people, and it's something that fills up your cup. And I think it has been over a space of time that you've just gone, do you know what, I'm not fucking with these people. I'm going to cut off those people. I know what my worth is. And the minute that you started doing that is when stuff started to accelerate, when it comes to whether you want to call it a spiritual war or people sending you shit, because now you're starting to feel those nuances with energy. You're starting to feel like, what the fuck's going on with my relationship? You know, why are we now arguing when we weren't before? and you're able to step yourself back and go, well, is this me or is this something else? Why am I starting having these weird, vivid dreams? You're starting to really touch in with not only yourself, your I am presence, but with your guides, with your spiritual guides, with deities. Yeah. Look, you're setting yourself free. And I'd said before in the last video, this is about letting go of ancestral chains. But this is something that they don't want for you. Now, I'm going to read some more of the stuff that I've got on here while I'm shuffling. And I'm going to take these ones. And it says on here, your womb or your sacral chakra, because this is for men and for women. This is your, you know, whether you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, or whether you carry one of them more than the other. Your womb or your sacral chakra is so very important for the work you will do and are doing. And whoever this is that's fucking with you, and I feel like it's coming from multiple angles. They're fucking with you because they want to stop your creativity, your motivation. They want to slow you down. Because whatever it is, and I wrote it further down here, is you're a teacher. Whatever your passion's lead is, it is going to inspire, heal, and raise others up. And I feel like there's some sort of cult, and I know I keep saying satanic and demonic, but I feel like there are higher levels to this that we don't know about, that is kept in the dark. And they're using people around you, fake friends, frenemies, family, work colleagues came up as well. They're kind of enticing them because they're taking people that have not healed any of their wounds, but they want to project that shit straight onto you, and you have. But you're an old soul. You're somebody that's been reincarnated more than once. And what I am learning is that in your last life, you were killed. They did do it. They did get what they needed, but not enough of it, which is why in this life, now that you've been reincarnated again, and look at that, what have you got? You've got child upside down. And the crazy thing is, the reason I'm going to look at this is because right underneath, what I was just about to read is your future child, and that could be figuratively, or it could be physically, will be an ascendant master. So will you, your son, and I'm sorry, come on, that's a boy. Tell me that's not a boy right there. You got a child. Your son will be a healer and will help those through sport, physical activity, will heal and move stagnant energy, and he is key. He is key. And I don't know if the information or download that I got about this model and the key, there's something about this key that I'm still figuring out. If this resonates with you and you've been dreaming about keys or locks or things like that, let me know. Pop it down in the comment box, because you know what? I'm learning as I'm going along with all of these downloads what is going on. Because I can tell you that, you know what? Family is definitely involved. You have got estranged family members, or you've got family members that don't kick it with you anymore, and you're wondering why. And you're like, what the fuck happened there? Why are they no longer talking to me? Or you've got family members that you'd never really fucking liked. And what have you got there? You've got a star card in reverse. You've got family members that you just don't get on with. And you've got the snake. Look. Snake. Snake, 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 snake. You've got family members that you don't get on with. You've got co-workers that smile to your face, but you know they gossip. And it goes deeper than that, because when it comes to like spiritual warfare and it comes to magic and stuff like that, until you start practicing or until you start looking into that, you don't realise how many other people do as well, and how many other people decide to go down the path of fucking demonology and shit like that. They want to stop your intuition and curiosity to learn more about yourself, because look, we just had the child card and now you've got the child card again in reverse. This is about your inner child. Your inner child is part of your personal power, and I'm sorry, that's your solar power as well. And you look at this, weren't we just talking about, you know, practicing and witchcraft, and just carrying a cat, for God's sake, just carrying a cat. You might not like labels, you might not like, and I mean, we were talking about birthing children and stuff like that, and you've got the stalk there. Something's coming to be. You are about to blow up in a certain way, glow up in a certain way. You're starting to have more clear intuition. You're going to have either, for some reason, pregnancy, and it's going to be either you're going to be pregnant, whether that is pregnant with an idea, whether it's pregnant with, and you've got woman, okay? So there is definitely, and it's not just this couple, it's not just the couple that's coming to me. There is a woman, and I keep feeling like it's an auntie, or an auntie figure, as well as that grandmother figure, and an uncle and a cousin. And I don't know if you have those who are more effeminate. And that's the thing as well. I have a feeling that there's someone in your family that is hiding their sexuality. You're going to get a message very, very soon. Very, very soon. If you are invited to any type of event in the near coming future, don't go. Because with this full moon party, I feel like it's a setup. It's a setup. Yeah, because you've got the Tower in reverse. Whatever they're going to do on this full moon party, this full moon orgy, they're going to try and entice you to take an offer that will actually fuck you up. It will fuck up the money that's supposed to be coming back to you. It will fuck up how you ascend, how you vibrate higher, and how you get your downloads. Yeah, and look, your path. That's not your path. It's not your path. They're trying to fuck with your root chakra as well. If you get back pain, if you get issues with your wrist, because that's something else. You have a sibling, and it can be blood. Is it blood or is it both? It can be blood or it can be ones that you have made because you make your own family. You have a sibling that spiritually attacks you. If you wake up and you have headaches, if you wake up and your joints ache, if you wake up and like you feel like you've been working out and like your muscles are sore, this fucker has been trying to attack you in your dreams. But what she doesn't realize is how protected you are. If I was you, I would write down whatever symbol of personal power for you. So if you are Christian, if you are Muslim, if you are pagan, whatever it is that gives you that strength, whatever it is that you worship or you look up to, if there is a symbol that is of personal power, write it on your wrist or write it on a joint. It doesn't have to be on your wrist, but I'm telling you that will give you extra protection. Yeah, because you've got rider. Someone is trying to stop your journey. Someone is trying to stop your journey. They're trying to stop you from ascending because you have a lot of things that you're supposed to do in your life here. They're trying to fuck up your home life. Okay, so if you're having issues with your home life right now, whether that's you living at home with your parents, whether that's you with your romantic partner, whether that's you with your friends living together, if there's any friction that usually isn't there, and I had 17 on the clock, if there's any friction, that is stuff that they have sent to you, you need to verbally send that shit back. You don't have to practice witchcraft or spell work or anything like that to just send that shit back. Send that shit back. Just be like, I verbally send that back to the sender. I return that to the sender. That is not mine. Send that shit back. Seriously. One more. They're telling me one more. But yeah, this model works with a satanic demonic cult. She has a hidden key to unlock ancient knowledge and is using it against you. And it's to do with your fertility and issues with fertility. And what's come out is like the star card. She's stopping you from connecting with your kundalini energy. She's stopping you from connecting with your womb and like that yoni energy, because we are pleasurable beings. We should be in contact with all types of energy that we have. If you have any past issues with your sexuality, and I'm not talking about who you fancy, but how you love your body, part of that is because it's been sent to you. Part of that, of course, it's nature and nurture, but part of that is what has been sent to you and ingrained in some of your energy centers. And there's sacral chakra and root work that has happened to you and has been sent to you year for year for year. And you've got clover, and it's to stop your luck, because you know what? Like I said, you're a master manifester. Master manifestors are like, they have the Midas touch. And when you don't know that you have that, you don't know how to build upon that and make that bigger and stronger, and they want to keep you in that kind of vibration of feeling too scared to even look into that. But you know what? You can actually make it rain. You actually have money coming in for you anyway, but you can literally create whatever you want to create. Let's have a look. Root chakra, what did I say? What did I say? And it's upside down. They're fucking with your root chakra. They're trying to fuck with your stability. But and what I've got underneath here as well, because I don't know what you're like when it comes to your finances, if you were ever taught about how to balance your finances. But on here it says spend 10%, save 10%, share 10%, invest the rest, watch it grow. And on the back it says to make it grow, invest in it. Whatever's happening on the 16th, like I said before, do not have sex, do not masturbate, do not do anything sexual, just because I feel like they're kind of cursing that or hexing that, so that every time that you do use that, it's going to fuck you up. And another thing as well, do you know what? This came through really, really fucking strong. Manifest, affirmation, spell work, prayer will be the strongest when you menstruate. Okay? Look, I just tell you how, as it is. I tell you what comes through. All right? You do not have to use your menstruation blood, and I actually prefer, and I stay away from that stuff. I'm not fucking with no, like, that's for me is dark magic, but if that's what you do, that's what you do. But it's just saying on here, just being on your monthly cycle is enough to bring the death card to all the shit that's been sent to you. It makes it so powerful because it's about the ending of a cycle and the beginning of one, if that makes sense. It's what brings life. Your blood is what brings life. It says they physically use blood. You only have to use your intention. So these weak ass motherfuckers, even the people that are in these satanic cults, they need to have what, a group of all these people all chanting and all doing their sex magic and orgies just to get the same results that you can get with the power of your thought, your mind, and the fact that you are just on a monthly cycle. That's what I think is crazy. And it says here also, if you read the Bible, the Torah, the Quran, use verses to pray, manifest, and cast with when you menstruate. If you use tarot cards, pick cards for protection, defense, battle, justice, and fertility for you. If you work with ascendant masters, such as Yeshua, deities, angels, and so forth, call on them. You need to start calling on them, because it says here, look, if you water it, it will grow. If you water it, it will grow. You need to start practicing this stuff, because do you know what? They're not done. Whoever these fuckers are, they're not done. But they can't touch you. They may be able to kind of niggle and annoy you a little bit, but don't let that worry you. Because whatever it is that they're sending you, they're sending that with full force. They're sending death spells. They're sending curses. They're sending jinxes. And all it's doing is making you go, it's a bit annoying. That tells you, and that was 2211 on the clock. You are powerful. You have a solar power inside you. Seriously. Look, and even before I carried on, ascension. You are an ascendant master. You are an ascendant master. And you've got money coming in. 1 million. Yes, baby. I also got, I'm going to keep this quick. If you do not have a daily routine of giving thanks and gratitude, you need to start now. You also have, I'm sure I said this in the last one, there are energies that want to work with you, and they're ancient, and you have elders of Chiliad, and they're over 1,000 years old. They're elves, they're regal, they wear a deep purple crowned with icy diamond tiara things. You will be crowned. Some of you hail from this inner world and have these beings watching out for you. Then I got, you will choose the right door, step off. You are the ultimate empath and reader. Someone is trying to copy your energy. Someone without a doubt is trying to copy your energy, or if you are on any type of platform, if you're a writer, if you are an illustrator, if you are a YouTuber or an influencer, 2323, you've got somebody trying to kind of steal your work. So they're watching what you are putting up on there. Yeah, look, Ace of Goblets. And that's a massive yes. But you've got someone who's trying to steal your work. So they'll watch what you're doing, take notes, and then they'll go onto their platform, or they'll go onto whatever their social media is, and they'll blurt out and pour out all the same shit and try and be in this emperor energy of kind of like, I'm getting shit done, this is what I think, I'm really spiritual, I'm really uplifted. And at the same time, they're going to be talking shit about you and saying how fake you are and how you copy everybody else. This is some really sad fucking energy. You're also connected to dragon energy. You have got mad fire energy. And you've got to remember as well, like, I didn't even realise that I was, that I had certain elements in my placements. I have no idea. This is the 8 of swords. And it's upside down, all right? Somebody is trying to, they want to fuck with you. They kind of like, they want to have this confrontation, but they're too much of a fucking coward to actually come forward. So they're sending all this shit instead. This is upside down though. Like, it's not even, like I said, it's not even phasing you. It's not even phasing you. You've got the 5 of Cups here. And that really fucking hurts them. And this is single person, like I said, an ex. This is a couple, and this is this coven. This coven is fucking butthurt. They are butthurt that they can't get to you. They are butthurt. Seriously. You got the 8 of Wands in reverse. They're butthurt that everything that they do does not have a swift result like it would with anyone else. And that's because you have a solar power. You have this raw energy. Seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if you were connected to pharaohs or Egyptians or to those specific Kemetic principles. You've also got, you got the 6 of, is that the 6? Sorry, this is a new pack. You got the 6 of Wands. But for me, whenever I see this is 1, you moving on, and 2, them trying to, they want to reach out. You've got if you're, like I said before in the last video, if you've got people coming forward saying that they want to connect with you, don't do it. The moon, because there's too much shit that's hidden, that they think is hidden. And this is what I think is funny, is they honestly think that this full moon party that they're going to do with all their orgies and sacrifices and shit like this, they think they're doing it in the dark. They think that we don't know. Well, do you know what, Kemet? Do you know what, Karmics? If you're on here, you're funny. You're funny. We already know what you're up to. And this is also for all of those who are on here just learning and taking in this information that they already knew with their intuition. Your downloads are becoming clearer, clearer, clearer. Seriously, if you're having mad dreams, make that dream journal. On top of that, make sure you're grounding yourself, because with downloads, that takes you up into the ether. So make sure that you're grounding yourself. Make sure that you are calling on Archangel Sandalphon, because look, he'll bring you some temperance. He'll bring you balance. He'll help to, you know, keep you rooted into Mother Earth. What have we got here? Oh, 6 of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. These people do not want you to be in a place where you are balanced, in a place where you feel good, because when you start feeling good, where you balance yourself even when there's adversity, it helps them. And they're kind of, whatever they're throwing right now to kind of throw you off and make you feel like shit, it's not fucking working. You're the magician. They're throwing all this stuff at you, thinking that if they can get you to kind of be off kilter, if you're off kilter, when the full moon comes, whatever they throw at you, they think it's going to work. And look, if you are in a relationship and you've had an argument with your other half, look at that. This is how they want you to be. You can't really see it very well. They want you to feel dead. They want you to feel desperate. And the thing is what this actually reminds me of, the underworld bride that they honor. I want you to look into Greek mythology, because I don't like saying names of deities that I don't work with, that I don't fuck with, because, you know, words have power, and you start saying shit like that and they'll come to you, you know. But have a look at Greek mythology and look at the underworld and look at the bride, the one that was kidnapped, that didn't actually want to go, but only got some time in the springtime to go up. Have a look at her name, because this is who they are. This is one of the people that they are worshipping. And this is the cult. This is one of your siblings or your estranged family members also. They're fucking with some nasty deities or demonic energies. You've got 8 of Cups here as well. Oh, they're so sad. Bless them. Sorry. I just feel really funny. I feel it. This is too funny. And you got the Death card. They're trying to bring around a death. They have been sending death spells, but what they don't realise is all the shit that they've been sending is just being, it's now going back. It's going back. Because as well, I feel like some of the people that are on here listening, you guys are shamans. You might not like that label, but you work with those deities or energies that are from the underworld, because you know what, not all of them are demonic. Some of them are there to kind of help you not be scared of the dark, of your own shadows. And this, to me, you got Anubis on your back. You have other underworld deities that are on your back. So if any of these fucking assholes have been petitioning the same ones that you work with to fuck you up, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Right, do you know what? I've got to keep this very, very short. This is going to be the last bit. Let me see. Also, you need to call on some ascendant masters, whether that is Jesus, Yeshua, whether that is Buddha. But really, I got a really, really strong pull for you to work with Saint Germain and the Violet Flame Angels. Okay, you've got the angels, Amethyst and what's the other? And Zadkiel. Those two, they will burn down bridges. They will clean up house, seriously, especially if you have any issues within your home. If you are having issues with the energy in your home, but like I said, butting heads with relationships, call on the Violet Flame Angels, call on Saint Germain, and if you need to, call on Kuan Yin as well, because she's about compassion and love, and she will just zen that shit out for you. Now let me see. And the thing is as well, do you know what? Whatever's happening, whatever this bullshit that's actually happening on the full moon, they're also trying to fuck with your children. So if you have younger siblings that you look after, almost like in a parental role, if you have children yourself, yeah, make better fucking choices. This is for them. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. These fuckers are jealous of you. They're jealous of your light. And then now, one sec. They're also targeting your children. If your children are having night terrors, if your children don't like going to sleep without the light on, if your children are, you know, if your children's third eye is open as well, and like, you know, they can see spirit or they can see things like this, they're going to be trying to attack them too because they can't get to you. And I just had 3113 on the clock. It also says stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. These people, spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste your time on ridiculousness. These people are gang stalking you. Like, if you are on things like Facebook, make sure you're looking at your privacy settings. Make sure that these people, because these people are up at like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning when you're sleeping, yeah? Going through your photos, looking for photographs, looking for things in the background, looking to see who else is there, to see if they can find out your exact location. They're going to be using this on the full moon. They're going to be using photographs of you on the full moon. So just make sure that you up your wards. I keep saying this, up your wards, up your fierce fire as well. Up your fierce fire, because none of these downloads that come through are ever to scare anyone. Because if you've clicked on here and you're listening to this, it's because you intuitively already know, and because you're intuitively ready to hear this. If this doesn't resonate with you and you think this is a load of shit, then one, this isn't for you, or you're not ready to hear it, okay? Now, you've also got, what's this? Yeah, you're the shit. You're the shit. You are the boss. You are the one with all that energy. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. This is kind of for you. You need to kind of stay in hermit mode, kind of ground yourself. Get yourself, just get in contact with yourself. Start journaling. Listen to your intuition, and just don't have sex now. I'd say from the 13th up until the 19th. Let that stuff blow over. Don't get yourself horny or nothing like that. Afterwards, knock yourself out. But right now, you need some time by yourself. Yeah, I'm going to stop because I've got more juicy stuff for you in the next video, okay? If you like what you heard, if it resonated, I'd love for you to hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit on that subscribe, hit on the notification bell. You can hear more. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.